Conspiracy theory time. I'm unemployable. I'm on a blacklist. A blacklist. A list that is black. Saying, do not hire these people, else risk your company having imminent financial collapse and face bankruptcy. And the death sentence, if you hire me, is what I'm convinced of at the current moment. Maybe I'm unemployable. That is a lie, actually. I had one job, and they asked me to work. I didn't apply, and I immediately jumped on the opportunity because it was a fun environment, you know what I mean? The only reason I left was because I had other obligations to get on. If I went back, I'm sure they'll take me back, but you gotta try something new, right? Chat. Jitterlings footletoots. Why does no one want to hire me? Call Giant. Giant is ringing. No, it didn't ring. I'm a liar because I'm on their automatic robot thing. Mind you, I sent in 6 applications to Giant. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 applications to Giant. Call them. If you want to call customer service, press 0. If you want to do employment options, press 1. I was going to press 1, and then I waited to hear all the other options to make sure that I'm not tweaking. I press 1. Sorry, the mailbox is full. First off, Giant's website to apply is buns. Second off, not only that, your mailbox is full. How many people have been applying to the same positions I've applied to? I'm about to call them back, and I'm about to go to customer service just to press their hiring manager. And their hiring manager is going to be like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We have no options available. And then I'm going to jump off a cliff. Is what's going to happen. Jokingly, of course. I don't know. Maybe I'm unemployable. You know? Like, first off, if I ever have a son, if I ever have a daughter, I'm not beating them. I'm not gentle parenting them. Every time they commit a transgression against another human being, I'm going to make them go on Indeed.com and apply for a job until they get one, with no cover letter and no phone number. They could build a resume. I want them to build a resume. I'm not giving them a T-Mobile carrier phone number. All right, they're going to have to get like text now. I'm not allowing them to use a cover letter. All right. Oh, no. They can use a cover letter. Only condition is that they can't lie. I want them to see them get a job. And once they get a job, boom, it's over. But they're not leaving that desk until they get a damn job. All right? They will sit in that desk for 18 hours. The only time that they're going to get off of that desk is to go to sleep. And then I'm going to be in prison for cruel and unusual punishment. Because no human being should have to go through that. I had to go through that. You know how crazy that is? I didn't get a phone number from a carrier service until I was 18 with a job. I had one smartphone. It was an iPhone X. Let me correct myself. My phones in order. I had a flip phone. I had one game, and it didn't have a SIM card. I had a Motorola G7 OG. Great phone. Okay phone. Had it during middle school, 6th grade. I had a iPhone XR stolen out of my book bag freshman year, the same year I got it. And then from the XR, I went downgraded to an iPhone 6S for sophomore and junior year. And then junior year, my friend had given me an iPhone X. Shout out ISIS. I used that until senior year. Graduated high school. Bought myself an iPhone 12. Shout out my iPhone 12. And then got a phone line. That was the order of the phones I got. I didn't get a SIM card until I got the iPhone 12. I was using text free, and I'd forget to use it for a month, and then I'd lose the number. I was applying for jobs with no job experience. I put in well over 300 applications throughout 2 summers, sophomore and junior year, expecting I was going to get a job senior year. Got the opportunity I got senior year when they asked me to work there. And I started there, right? 2 months before school ended. So I didn't have like a car or anything during my senior year. And then what happened after that? During senior year, I was selling snacks at school. Get like $100 occasionally. I get like $20 here, $20 there. It was okay money. I'd flip most of the stuff for like 2 times the price. Honey buns were like $1 realistically. Like I got it from Costco. It was like $24 from Costco, 24 pack. I'd sell them for $2. Small little honey buns, little tasty cake honey buns. I got it for like $2 at Giant. Shout out Giant. Not for not hiring me though yet. But if you do want to hire me, I will advertise the hell out of those tasty cakes, bro. $2, 6-pack, sell them each for $1, making $4 profit. Roughly. Let's say $3, right? $3 profit. And I was selling like Sour Patch Kid. I go to Giant. Giant was my bread and butter when I was selling snacks. Because I couldn't get a job for 2 years. I'd get those Sour Patch Kid like boxes.
Take a minute to get
Alexa, shut up. Trying to tell a story here. Little Sour Patch Kid boxes. Get the normal one, get the watermelon one. It was like $1.25. I'd sell it for $2. It's a little light 75-cent profit. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. I couldn't get a job. I was literally blacklisted from every place. The only reason I got the job that I got was because I was volunteering there earlier, and they were like, "You want one?" Manager was like, "You want a job?" I was like, "Hell yes, absolutely, please, I beg. You want me to suck the crust off your toast? Because I'll do it. I'll do it for a job. Where the bro?" Hibbity. Went through a rough sight. 2 summers. 400 applications. 40 interviews. Checkers. Dead colds. Couldn't change out of my school uniform. And I was in GRTC Air Force Blues. Like, full service dress. Walked into the interview, did the interview, cold as hell. Cold is opposite of hell. Cold is opposite of hell. Hell is eternal fire. This is eternal coldness. Did the interview. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. When's your availability? Blah, 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 blah. Ring. Did not happen to me. They did not call me back at all whatsoever. All right? I did that interview in the cold for nothing, and I had to walk to the bus stop, wait for the bus to go home. Second interview. 5 guys. Best chance, the state in which I am located have laws that are like, oh, you work an hour, you have to have an hour break. And then after, 2 1-hour breaks, you have to have a 10-hour break. It's not that ridiculous, but like you get the point. It's really hard to hire minors, and he had no one to train me for the night shift. And that's the only shift that was available. Fried. 5 below. Oh, we're gonna give you X, Y, and Z position. Never gives me the position. There are 2 other people in line that were also getting the interview at that same time. Scheduling, I don't know, man. It's weird. They're weird. 5 Below's weird. Mind you, the store was losing money, and they had one person working the cashier, and it was one of the other managers. They had 2 managers on shift to work because they had no one else working that shift. You could have had me behind the register scanning items then and there, but you chose not to. I see how it is. I'm kind of heartbroken now that you make that decision, but you know what I mean? It's okay. It's not, but like, I'll say it is. All right? Ring, 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 ring. Didn't happen to me either for those 2. I'm not going to lie to you. So here I am calling after putting my applications in 2 weeks ago. One of the stores said that this fool said I've only been here 2 days out of the month. I didn't want to be smart. And also, I didn't peep it at the time. So even if I wanted to be smart, I couldn't be. But it's October 1st. What you mean you only been in the store 2 days out of the month? Not the point. I called them. They're like, he was like, yo, on the high, I haven't even been in the store, bro. I don't even know what we need, bro. But, we'll check the applications if we need anything. Word to bro. Quick. I'm probably not getting that job. Call the other place. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah, how you doing? Doing good. No, I asked him how he was doing. He said, doing good. I did the same thing with the other place. Like, people aren't used to me calling them and then asking them how they're doing. I think I left a good impression. Or I kind of look like a creep. I'm not really sure which one. I'm really not sure which one. I was like, hey, how you doing? I waited for him to respond. He's like, yeah, I'm alright. What you want? Oh, like, is there a hiring manager? You're like, yeah, there's one. Anyway, what do you want? Oh, like, damn, type. Okay, you the hiring manager. You didn't have to be mysterious with it. What did happen? Oh, I applied for your job. What's the word? What time you want me to pull up? We can interview. I can send in the application. He like, okay, slow down there, cowboy. First off, we finna hire around the seasonal time, aka the end of this month. I don't have until the end of this month to get a job, man. You know how broke I am? My H&M addiction can't satiate itself. Please, I need it. I need the job. He didn't want to hear any of that, though. So, damn. So, he was like, oh, we hiring around November, late October, because of the season. And when we do hire, you don't come to us with the physical application. We go to all the applications that we have on record, and we skim through those. Thankfully, I put my application in 2 weeks ago, so it's not going to be too bad. I should be like a little bit higher up on the list compared to people that are going to apply directly in October, right? Bottle. Blink. I already told you about Giant. I already told you how they did me. Their messaging thing was full. So guess what I'm about to do as soon as I cut this camera off? I'm about to call their customer service and see if they gonna love on me. If not, I'm gonna lay up in this bed and cry myself to sleep. We gonna see what's going on. But yeah, bro, this job market is so nice. I love it so much. Do I kind of regret leaving my job? I had things to do. I had things had to be done, so I can't say I necessarily regret it because it is what it is. Money in my pocket right now would be nice though. If you're trying to hire me, just know my prices are low and my standards are even lower. You want me to go inside of a sewer for $23 an hour? Get me a hazmat suit and a flashlight, and I'm going in that sewer. My next applications are about to go into like civil service or whatever taking out the trash is. I'm gonna work for them because I'm broke. I'm dead broke. I'm dead broke. I'm dead broke. I am dead broke. My dad said if I don't go to college, I'm gonna be a trash collector. He was right. I'm gonna be a trash collector. All right, y'all have a good one.